Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. So, and I also greet you all by your special time wherever you are watching me from. Okay, so today we're going to look at another interesting topic. Okay, without not wasting much of your time, let's get started. So today's topic we are going to look at is what? Don't expect your marriage to be 100% perfect. Don't expect your marriage to be 100% perfect. Yes. Or you can also say that you cannot have everything in marriage. Yes. You understand? So now that's the topic, and I'm going to talk about it briefly, okay? So that in a way that everybody will understand. We all know the meaning of marriage. You understand? Marriage, let me define it in a simple way that everybody will understand. Okay, marriage can be defined as whereby a man and a woman come together to form a family. Babies and others are also what? There is a union between a man and a woman. Okay, that is the simple definitions of what? Marriage. So now don't expect your marriage to be 100% what? Perfect. So that is the topic which I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to talk about it briefly without not wasting much your time. Let's get started. Okay, so now you're welcome back to my channel once again. So now the meaning of don't expect your marriage to be 100% perfect is that in marriage, don't just go into marriage. This video is really made for those who are inside marriage and those who are prepared to be what? To be married, okay? To get into marriage issues, okay? So now, if you know you want to get married, please listen to this video very well to the end and you will learn, okay? And those of us that also in marriage, so please take your time and also what, sit yourself down and also listen to this video to the end, and you got to learn one or two things in it, okay? And now, let me tell you, don't expect your marriage to be what? To be part to don't expect your marriage to be 100% perfect. That is what it's all about. In marriage, don't put it in mind. Don't have that expectation in marriage that, oh, if I get married, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, or the man I'm going to get married to do all these things that I really want for me. My dear, please don't deceive yourself. The simple truth is that you cannot have all those your expectations in marriage. It is impossible. It can never be possible. If you said I'm lying, you can ask those people that are already in marriage for 70 years times, 50 years time, that have spent 50 or 60 or 70, you understand, in marriage. You can ask them questions concerning with my topic I'm talking about. It is true. It is not possible, and it can never be possible. So now I'm going to base on what? Attentions, materials, characters, and change. So I'm going to talk about those four things inside marriage that don't expect your marriage to be 100% perfect. You understand? So number one is what? Attentions. We all know the meaning of attentions. You understand? You cannot expect your wife or your husband. First of all, let me use as husband as what? You understand? Your husband. Don't expect your husband to give you that 100% as in 100% what? Attentions. Don't expect it from him. He can never give it to you as a wife. Or your wife cannot also give you that 100% of what? Attention to you. You understand? You cannot expect your husband to give you 100% of what? Attentions to you. Let me give you an example. Kids are there. The family, that is the father or the mother, that is the relative of the man, are also there. Even the special friends are also there. Even work. Those four things I just mentioned are what? Important. You understand? In what? Attentions. So don't expect this attention to be what? 100% to be given to you as a wife. It is impossible. You understand? The same thing goes to husbands too. So don't just say, oh, my husband does not have that maximum time attention to listen to me, to give me listening ear, or to have that time with me. No, because a lot of things are involved. Marriage is not only just meant for one person, it's meant between two people and above. You understand? If you are just one alone, which is single, is totally different from being married. You understand? So you see, this attention I'm really talking about is that it can never be what? Possible for you to have that 100%, that maximum what? percent you demand for or you want to have, you cannot have it all, because the kids must take the attention from there, the relatives, the friends, the special friends. I'm not saying all friends, like the special friends, and the work too. So if you have work to do, you cannot expect your husband to give you that time you really want, that attentions. It is impossible. You understand? Okay, even when the kids are there to also take care of or to attend to them and all those things, you cannot have those maximum what attention from your husband. So you as a wife, you don't need to be angry about this. You understand? You don't really need to be angry about it. All you need to do is just to understand it. Understand that you cannot have the attentions, 100% attentions from your husband or from your wife, because what, you are no longer alone. You understand? So these are the main things you don't need to expect in your marriage, that when I got married I will have that full attentions. My dear, it is not true. You cannot have it all. You understand? A lot of things are inside the marriage that you cannot have. You understand? You cannot have everything in marriage. Let's check the second point again, which is what, materials. Yeah, material things I'm really talking about here is what, like cars, expensive cars, expensive houses, jewelries, gold, diamond, all those things, the expensive bag, shoes, all those expensive health too, then those makeup things and other expensive shoes and these the material things I'm really talking about, like phones and all those things. When you were single, you are able to provide all those things for yourself. By the time you get married, don't expect all those things that you to be given to you. It will not be easy. You understand? You cannot even have all those things I just mentioned right now. You cannot have it all. You understand? Your husband cannot provide all those things immediately for you. It can take a little time to get them, but it can never what provide all those things I just mentioned to you one day or in a month. You understand? So you see, when you got into marriage, don't expect it to be what, to be perfect, or you can have everything. You understand? Don't expect it to be perfect. The way you plan it, the way you think about it, the way you really dream about it, my dear, it is not like that. You understand? You got to learn to enjoy, to patience, and to also what, manage whatever you have. You understand? So in materials, don't expect, oh, you will have the best phones. Maybe the latest phone just came out, then you want to buy it. The husband can buy it for you. Yeah, because other expenses are also there. Don't expect, if your husband did not buy it for you, his problem, he doesn't love you, he doesn't do that. Don't, come on. That does not mean that he doesn't love you. All he just, the man is just trying to do is just to economize how he's going to do other important things, and apart from those your expensive phone. You understand? Kids are there, house rents are there, other expenses are also what, there too. So you see the reason why when it comes to material things, you as a wife or you as a husband, you cannot have it all. Always understand that. By the time you understand that, the marriage will be better, okay? Because the little the husband can give to you, or the little that both of you can share, it will be better for both of you to what, to manage, okay? Now let's check the third one, which is what, characters. Yes, characters. Yeah, a lot of single normally complain this before they got married, that oh, when they got married, the man was not like this, the man character was not like this, stories upon stories upon stories. You understand? Come on. Yes, things change, characters change. You understand? When characters change, you understand? Characters. Don't expect your husband character to be 100% perfect for you. That whatever you really want your husband to do, that is what that is what you are going to see, or that is what you are going to do, or what that is what he's going to do. It is impossible. You understand? The same thing go to wife too. So husband, don't expect your wife to be 100% perfect. It is impossible. Even though that it cannot be possible. You understand? It is impossible, because you cannot. Nobody in the earth on this world that is perfect. That is the simple truth. You got to understand that fact, that everybody on this earth is not perfect. So in marriage, don't expect your wife or your husband to be perfect. It is impossible. You understand? If you Because your husband must get some kind of character that he will perform. You as a wife, you will not love it. You will not even dare to tolerate it, not to manage it. You understand? All you need to do is just to tolerate. You understand? So by the time you have it in mind that when I enter this marriage, I know I cannot have all my expectations. I know all my dreams. I cannot have it, even though I'm trying to make it perfect. It cannot be perfect. Always have that in your mind. It is just better for you when it comes to marriage. Because by the time you don't have that, you just think everything is going to be like bed of roses. Well, you know that marriage is not like bed of roses, my dear. This will be very difficult for you, you understand, as a lady or as a man. So got to understand that, oh, when you enter marriage, always have it in mind that you cannot have all the materials, you understand, all those things, or you cannot have everything in your marriage. Always have, if you know that, it will be better for you, you understand, because you cannot expect your husband to be really to be perfect for you. Character, oh, I want my husband character to be really perfect. When it comes to character, you cannot have it all, you understand. It goes to woman too. You cannot expect your wife to be 100% perfect. So there are some errors, characters that you as a man you will not like from your wife, or your husband can also like from you as a, as what, as a wife too. So you see, these are the male thing in marriage that you cannot expect it to be what, to be perfect. You understand? Yeah, there are some characters that the man will change. There are some things that will be difficult for the man to even change. You understand? Let me give you examples. Example like, there are some men that smokes. There are some men that drink. You understand? There are some men, different character that cheat, that do that. So you cannot just wake up one day then you expect him to change. You understand? There are some ladies that also drink and clubbing and all those things. It cannot stop immediately. Don't expect your marriage, oh, when I got married, all these things will just stop. It will take a longer time. There are some people that will never change. While there are some people that really loves you, that want to really change, they will change, you understand? So that is what change is all about, and characters, attentions, and word, material things. Always know that these four things, these 4 points here, there are other things when it comes to marriage, but these four things are the one that I just really want to talk about today, you understand? So please, those people that are ready to go into marriage, please, you need to be careful and search more, and what, try to follow up those relationship what topics, so that you understand what marriage is all about, because marriage is not a bed of roses, you understand. Other things, those that really have, that are brave, that can what, go into what, marriage, but those that have not, you know, I cannot say, oh, you understand. So please always know that, don't expect everything in your marriage to be perfect, okay? You cannot have everything in marriage. What, you cannot have everything in marriage. So that is all it, you understand. So please, if you know you have any comments, please drop it in my comments. If you even have any comments, any messages, or anything you want to write to me, you do not really understand this my real what topic today, please drop it in my comments and I will get back to you. Please, if you know you have not subscribed, kindly do that, and God bless you all. See you some other time. Bye.